There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Can't wait to get started today. We're doing some fun green screen work, and we're gonna hopefully finish this shot. Super excited because this shot has been on the stream for a while now, and I just haven't gotten around to it. And so today we're finally taking a look at it and finishing it up. I think last time we left off, let me just go and open it up, and then we can kind of see where we're at. Blender, this one. So I think last time we got at a pretty good spot. Good morning, Matthew. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you back. Hi, how are you doing? Mike seems quiet and distant. Interesting. My levels are showing that it's fine. Yeah, let me just check some stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think it should be fine. Again, my levels are showing that it's at a good spot on me, so maybe it's on your end. I don't know. I can check it in a little bit if we still run into that problem. Almost like it's covered for a cloth. I can tell you it's not. It's right there. So, I can try checking on some stuff. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Welcome, Abstract. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Interesting. It does kind of sound weird. Yeah, let me mute the music. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2. Let me try unplugging it, maybe? Testing? Did that help? It's only coming through left ear. Interesting. Oh, why is there something new every stream? I feel. Literally, I haven't changed anything. Is this better? Can you guys hear me better now? Yeah, let me go. No change. Huh, that is so weird.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, you know, to check the sign.
I literally haven't changed anything on my mic. That's so weird. What about now? Maybe? Did that help? Does this help at all? I mean, we can hear you, but it just sounds like it's being suppressed a lot. Interesting. Sorry, guys. Moderating device. Yeah, I mean, everything should be set up correctly. Hello from Germany. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is super weird. Shoot. I just don't know what to do. I've never ran into this problem. If how about now? I turned off some of my filters. Could that be the problem? Sounds better in the left ear than the right ear now. Left ear is clear as a bell. That did it. Okay, I just turned off my noise suppression. Interesting. So why? Here, let's turn that back on. Is it back to being weird now? Let's see if you guys see if this is fixed as well. Because if not, then that's the culprit. Let's see. Love the delay. Yeah, dang. Okay. Well, we know the culprit for this stream. I'll just not worry about it. I'll fix the audio later. That's so weird. I did move around my setup and stuff like that, but all the software side I didn't touch. So noise killer is off. Dang, savage. Hopefully this is fine though now. Let me try doing something just real quick because noise suppression is nice to have. Okay, so I just now switched it to a better noise suppression. Let me know if that works. Oh, okay. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into the shot. I already versioned it up, so don't gonna worry about that. Sweet. Okay. The culprit was NVIDIA's noise suppression on OBS. So, the more you know. Maybe for streaming it didn't work because I just recorded a video yesterday and it seemed fine. Like I'm already in the editing phase and it seemed fine. So I wonder if just streaming is wonky like that. I don't know. Okay, so this shot, I might change some things. I don't like that floor. Okay, so I want to do like more of a construction yard thing, I think. So I think they have a construction pack. Yeah, so I want to do like, I just want to have a theme. I think we're gonna at the end of this shot. I really like this light, and so I think that's why I kind of want to stick to more of like a construction theme you got going on. Let's see. Let's go back. Let me actually see this real quick. Yeah, I don't know about that statue. I keep going back and forth in this series, but yeah, I don't know about this statue. Yeah, I kind of want some like cranes in the background. I think that'd be kind of cool to be kind of way in the background. Let's let that down low. Let's see what else we want. I think this one looks cool. I'm just gonna go through some of these and start downloading some. Do like a field office. I like these. These are cool. Got some pallets here. Yeah, I want it to be like heavy construction, I think. Do some sand mounds. And I'll get a ladder in there. Kind of like this. That'd be cool. How's everybody doing? What is going on, Space Hunter? Welcome to the stream again. You missed the failure of my mic. So I think it should be better now, hopefully. Gosh, everything's so disorganized over here. This is crazy. What are these point lights doing here? Go ahead and delete this grass collection. Started some Houdini tutorials yesterday. It's a steep curve. Yeah, I find Houdini is the steepest of the curves in terms of 3D. I have a little bit of Houdini experience, not enough to like use it at all. You better turn off music. It sounds horrible. I can turn it down. It is a little loud on the bars. There you go. You're gonna have some background music. What is this area light for? We can delete that as well. Also, we'll go ahead and get this building out. Up. So let's start importing some of our objects in. Models, we'll go to Axis downloaded. I wish I had a better section for this, like you could do like recently downloaded, you know? It's just kind of stupid that they don't. I gotta delete some of these I don't use anymore anyway. So we're gonna import that in. Let's see this one. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. I wish we could like just select the recently installed ones. It's kind of silly that they don't have that feature. Maybe they do. I'm just not seeing it. Also, I wish I had a mass importer, you know? Hopefully I can delete that light. I don't like that light. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, the problem is that YouTube tries to turn it down or something. It sounds laggy. Interesting. Did I import this one? It looks like it. Yeah, hopefully it's better now. All right. We'll just wait for all of those to load in. You said on your Discord that you attempted to learn scene creation in GeoNodes. How is that coming along? Yeah, no, I mean, I can show you a little bit of behind the scenes. This is coming later today. This is going to be a short that I'm doing. If I can show you right now, I'm working, or I worked on, I think I'm going to make a few changes before I release the video. Let's see where, right here. I've been working on this shot. Huge Clone Wars fan TV show, and so I've been working on this shot right here. Super sick. I think for this, I think it's fine. I might turn down some of the glow and stuff. I don't know, but I want to create some other shots in this. You know, like I'm gonna create one of just the sky thing up here, and then one for vertical format, so like phone format and stuff like that, in case people wanted to use it for iPhone, like or like phone backs, lock screens and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I'm working on now. Again, just trying to like get better at like realism. You know, I know this is this is a little bit video game looky, but you know, for me it was just trying to find some good like grass assets, and I think these are decent. You know, it might be a little bit too specular highlighty to be realistic and all that stuff, but my philosophy of this stuff is like, just do, you know, as much as you can at the start to learn, right? And then you can worry about quality and stuff. But this isn't bad. I feel like I'm pretty proud of this shot for the most part. Any way to blur the edges of green screen asset inside of Blender? Blur the edges. You shouldn't really be doing green screen inside of Blender in terms of like the keying process. I just find it's not the best for that stuff. We're just gonna create a new collection called New, because I don't know how to organize this stuff yet. We'll organize at the end, I guess. Let's put this stuff in the background. Yeah, After Effects is fine for green screen. I can we'll let this load for a little bit. But I can show you how I do it inside of Nuke. Nuke is so much better than After Effects. We talk about this all the stream, so I'm not gonna go on my tangent, but I can just show you how I did it. Also for now, I'm gonna turn off the fog. The fog is destroying my scene right now. I'll turn them back on at the end. So what, do you render a scene in Blender and then add green screen clip in another program? Yeah, I'll show you. Let's see, is it this one? Yeah, so what I'm doing is this is all my green screen keying process, and so you can see it's a little bit more complicated than After Effects. We're doing screen click key, which is a new process I'm doing. I'm not a keying artist, you know, so I'm very like rudimentary in this stuff. You can see it gets out a lot of the wrinkles, you know. I did not shoot this green screen the best, but this helps a ton. And then it's just, what is that? That's sharpening everything to get better at that. This is the edge key, which I wrote in a little bit, and combining it with a core key gives me this. So it's kind of the process. Again, this is edge key, so I only care about the fine edge details. My core key gets combined to fill out all the middle gaps. It's not perfect, but for this shot, I don't need perfect. Combining that with a little bit of a garbage mask and then rotoing out the feet just to eliminate some of those wrinkles at the bottom gives me that. Also just despilling it up here. So just a quick despill process. And then at the end, let's see, what am I doing here? This is just compositing. So yeah, I'm compositing in the green screen back on top. This is kind of how I like to do it instead of doing a cardboard cutout in Blender. Just works out a little bit better. So yeah, that's how I do it in Nuke. I haven't come across a platform I have been able to do in a problem. I haven't. Yeah, I mean, After Effects is fine. Don't get me wrong. It's totally fine. I just think Nuke gives you a lot more flexibility. And if you're interested in like pursuing a career in visual effects, it's it's a must. Let's start placing down some of these objects. Yeah, I was totally a After Effects guy too, so I totally get the apprehension, but I think it's very good program. Like honestly, I really enjoy it. I think it really helped my work. I'm trying to get away from using just Blender as well, and so uh Grasswald has gone free recently. Plus, they have a scatter add-on that's also free. Not as good as GeoScatter, but good enough solution for scattering. Interesting. Definitely have to check that out. How do I start learning visual effects from beginner? I was self-taught personally, so I just did tutorial after tutorial and then started doing my own work once I felt comfortable. But certain people, I understand that that is a hard ask. And so I just kind of recommend doing your own thing, right? Like I always say quantity over quality at the start, just because um yeah, repetition's so important in my opinion, and when you're a beginner, you know, and then after you kind of know the program and everything and you can start problem solving on your own, that's when you can start to do more like quality stuff. It takes time, right? Like that's really if we're just talking about like, hey, I need to do this the fastest as possible, right? So I might change the lighting as well in this scene. I'm not loving the lighting. I try a lot of techniques using DaVinci Resolve. Can't find many tutorials or courses that link Blender and DaVinci for VFX. Yeah, I'm not a DaVinci Resolve fan. I'm not gonna lie. Fusion, I know it's free, and certain people that's all they can have. But for me, I've never found Fusion to be worthwhile. Personally, let's place some of these big buildings in the background. Here, yeah, I'm gonna. Where's my lighting? Yeah, we're gonna play around with this to try to get a good effect. Night lighting is so hard in my opinion. Yeah, learning Nuke for VFX Pipeline is the biggest reason I actually want to switch over. Yeah, I mean, Nuke is great. Let me tell you. I know this is very like scary looking at it and stuff like that, but just it's so much fun, bro. Like Nuke's my baby. I love Nuke. Yeah, Nuke is great. I want this grain up higher. We can fake it a little bit. You're absolutely right on the repetition. I think the second biggest hurdle is learning what the different effects do. Then the biggest is learning to combine them to make what you want. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, compositing is key, right? Like, I always tell people if they want to be better at visual effects, learn compositing, you know, instead of 3D. Compositing, you can make so many bad 3D renders look great in compositing when you can't really do the same. If you have, like, you know, it's all a balance, right? Like, I'm not gonna say like you can fix anything with whatchamacallit, but it definitely does help. Do they have any like nice floors? Let's see. What is this? Like a yeah, I could probably just do a texture. It's actually trying the new website I saw the other day, Ambient CG. Never used them before, but somebody recommended in a thing I was watching. I was like, huh. We need like a concrete. That's more like wall, right? Actually, I kind of like that. Uh, See you, Space Hunter. Thanks for hopping over and good luck studying. What are some of these? And I don't know if I've ever seen an MTLX file. I've only seen MTL files. That's interesting. What is this? Gives you some of that stuff. Interesting. USDC? Are those just like things for USD files? I don't know. We're just gonna do like some pillars here. Some like concrete pillars, like we're in an interior kind of space. Yeah, something like that. Because I kind of like how it frames it. Frames the outside so we can see, you know, our focus is more out there. And then we can go ahead and put the texture on there. Oh shoot, did I hit texture paint? Whoops. So compositing saved me a lot. I only focus on lighting for my 3D renders and then save the rest for, yeah, I mean, that's totally legit. Lighting's so important. That's why I'm not looking forward to doing the lighting for this scene, because it's gonna be a nightmare, I already know. How's this looking? What do you think about Andrew Tate and how you deal with discipline? I mean, I don't know anything about Andrew Tate, but how I deal. Oh, it's lagging. Give it a second. Dang, you'd think with the 3090 Ti it wouldn't lag that much. But how I deal with disciplining myself is I think streaming has helped me a lot, of just like you guys holding me accountable for that stuff, you know. I think that helps. But honestly, it just comes from being the person, right? Like I run my own freelance business, and so freelance already kind of teaches you you got to be disciplined and stuff like that. And so I think that that's helped me the most out of everything. My go-to always. I think discussions like what you are suggesting belong on a different channel. Just yeah. Um, I'm not gonna get on in any Andrew Tate stuff, but I think discipline is a very solid thing you should try to strive for as an artist. Let's. Man, it's so hard to see when it's selected like that. I think that looks fine. The displacement's crazy on this. Ambient occlusion. I don't think we need that. What does it look like? Yeah, we don't need that. Let's RGB curves maybe. Yeah, it looks fine. This should be kind of out of the way up there. Sweet. Let's do one on the other side maybe. Yeah, I don't like how it's catching that light though. I don't want it to be in darkness. It's good enough. We'll mess around with lighting in a little bit. Bean, have you struggled with perfectionism? If so, how do you deal with it? Personally, I don't deal with like being a perfectionist. I think that comes from kind of my more like self-taught nature of like honestly, I should be more of a perfectionist if I'm being honest. I just, yeah, I mean, I can talk about like friends who've had perfectionist things or whatever. I think what really helped them was being in a studio environment. Just because when you're in a studio environment, it's go, 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 right? And so I think that really kind of helped them step out of being a perfectionist because you can't be a perfectionist, Like it's so like, oh, we need this now, type of thing. CBB is a term in the industry. It stands for could be better. um, and literally the notion there is like, hey, we understand that if we had the time and budget, we could do this so much better, but we don't. And so that helps out a lot. I think just being with people, I would say, is the biggest thing that would help with perfectionists. I remember I went to film school, and being just around other people that could be like, Jacob, you're freaking overthinking things, or whatever there. I think that really helps. And so maybe if you can like have a writer's room type of deal, could help a lot. But that'd be my biggest thing, I guess. I can't really say too much if that would help. You struggle mostly with imposter syndrome? Yeah, I mean that's a total artist thing. Imposter syndrome is silly. Like honestly, comparison, there's some quote like comparison is the death of something something. I can't remember, but just don't compare yourself, guys. At the end of the day, I kind of have this philosophy of like nobody cares, right? Like even if they post like a mean comment or whatever or anything like that, like at the end of the day, nobody really cares per se. Like this is what I kind of did with YouTube, right? Of like why I was so nervous doing YouTube at first and stuff like that, because I was like so subconscious, self-conscious about my work and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, like people are either gonna scroll through and be like, oh, that's cool, or they might leave a hate comment, whatever. But at the end of the day, like who cares about that? It's Blender crashing. No, please. um but yeah, no, I mean, I think that goes a little bit to perfectionism. um what is going on? Okay, there we go. I was like, dang, I don't like this stupid light. Yeah, but just know you're your own harshest critic, right? Like at the end of the day, something I know so many friends that like they always think their stuff sucks and all that stuff. I'm like, guys, what are you doing? Like, come on now. Your stuff's fine. I find honestly what helped me a lot with because I never really dealt with heavy imposter syndrome. But what really helped with me specifically was just working with clients and like working in a more business sense. And once I started working that, I started realizing, oh, these guys actually like my stuff. It's like kind of a weird thing to say, but like helping in a business sense of like getting feedback when people are paying you really helps. Because when people pay, they expect a certain like, level of quality and stuff, and at my rates and stuff now, like ain't no way they'd be paying it if they didn't like it. That's all I'll say. So I think that that's the biggest thing there. Confidence is key, guys. Like honestly, so many aspects of life, but more importantly for like for this line of work, like confidence is so powerful. Are these things supposed to be like this? This feels very low quality to me. I didn't know that they were like, here, we'll just tilt it then. But yeah, no, confidence is like the one thing that I had to kind of like learn of like not only because you can pitch yourself better, but also it just rubs off on people that you got this, right? Like, even if I don't got this, they don't need to know that. Let's do concrete texture for the floor. Structure. So it's like a more like a just dried concrete, not like any fancy stuff. Yeah, so like a very boring concrete. Let's see. Something like this, maybe. Kind of like that, actually. Let's do a 4K JPEG. Yeah, exactly. I think Bean said it good. He said, they said, compare yourself with you from yesterday. Yeah, no, I mean, like, that's totally, like, progress, right? That's why I go back to the quantity over quality thing, if you're not spending all this time working on one single shot, if you're working on, like, 5, in, say, a month versus, like, 1 in a month, then you can, like, show good progress and stuff, and that goes back to what I said about confidence. It's all about, like, not only proving yourself to others, but proving yourself to yourself, right? Like, humans are so silly in that, of, like, I don't know, just thinking that you're not good enough. Like, I will say, even today, that shot I showed earlier, this shot, I was like, I don't know about this, but my philosophy, right, is still like I'd rather get this out and work on the next, because I know I learn more by doing the next stuff versus making this absolutely perfect. At the very end, maybe I can make this absolutely perfect, but for me specifically, what I wanted to accomplish with this shot was accomplished, like with the clouds, and the foliage is looking decent. I could spend all day doing the foliage and stuff like that, but I feel like that'd be wasted for what I want to get out of some of those projects. Just set goals for yourself. Like, of course, having good looking shots is a nice goal to have, but at the same time, like, there are other things that you can get out of this work. I don't like that it gives you some of the other stuff too. Like, I don't know if I'd use any of that other stuff. I think some of these might be like universal, like texture languages and stuff. That'd be my guess. Congrats on the amazing Discord growth. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I guess if I want to plug that right now, if you guys want to join our Discord, I actually have a couple I have a challenge in the works that I'm going to do. And then let's see. Not the ad. Yeah, let me turn on that.
No matter your industry, Granger's here for you with professional grade supplies. Call, click Granger.com or just stop by.
Granger's sponsored this ad. This stream. There we go. Yeah, so our Discord, if you guys want to give us a look, I'll copy this. So go give us a look over on Discord. We are having another stream later next week, probably. I just got to see with my current schedule. You can submit your work right here in the Rating Your VFX folder. We've already done 2 streams before, which were really fun. And also, it's just a great community where we're all chatting. There's all this stuff. And so, yeah, come join us over there. Love to see you over there. Particle shot looks flawless for me. Or the particular shot looks flawless. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think, well, because I hold myself to like a higher standard of like trying to be industry professional, you know, of like photorealistic, and this just isn't photorealistic yet to me. You know, like some of these leaves, the idea is it's supposed to be a little bit wet, you know. I wanted to add a little bit of specular in it, but I think the grass maybe could be thinner, you know. But we live and we learn, right? And we apply that knowledge to the next. It's my philosophy. What else we got over here? We got a ladder. Might just throw it on the ground. Little fallen ladder action. I might put on the sand. All I'm saying is whoever's running this construction site is not doing a great job. They kind of suck. Everybody's leaving their stuff around and all this stuff. This is a very lazy construction site. I don't like that orange color. I kind of want it to be like a muted blue, maybe. See if you can change that, if it's going to be easy or hard. Gosh, my blender has been so slow recently. Yeah, like blue like that, I think that's fine. Just something not to draw your eyes so much there. What are we at? Okay, we're at 9 million faces basically, so that explains some of the stuff. Yeah, this would be I guess I could go ahead and do this actually. Where is that? Select hierarchy, do that. and all this stuff. I'm just gonna go and delete. What is this? I'm so confused right now. Oh, I know what I did. Okay. So we need to hide that. Then we also need to hide this as well. I was like, why'd that do that? There we go. Okay. Maybe we do like a covered section because I kind of like the outside day look. I would upgrade that Blender. 4.2 is a release most stable version. Think they fixed quite a few bugs since. Interesting. I'd have to check because some of the things I use are a Blender 2 4.1 only stuff. I'm usually like not on the cutting edge of that stuff just because I have so many whatchamacallits. Let's see, add new software. Blender. Yeah, this one goes up to 4.1 only. So yeah, that's the main reason I'm not like, you know, bleeding edge of all this stuff. Sometimes assets are and add-ons are key. Where do I want these things? I'm not a huge fan of how purple that is. Let's see if we can change that. There we go. Up. And then we got one more thing over here. I might put this in the foreground. Maybe. I don't know about that. And then let's do like a fence. I think I have some downloaded. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do like this. Well, I don't want it to repeat like that. What's like a construction yard looking fence? See, I don't think they would have barbed wire. Maybe some like this. Ah, no, that's too fancy. Let's do basic fence. Is there no like basic fence, I feel? I wonder if I could just like delete the whatchamacallit off of it. We'll try that. So I like this pattern. I might keep it for a few of the fence things, but I think for all of them it would be a little bit silly. Whoops, I've been putting too much stuff in this collection. So I'll move this like back here. Then let's duplicate it and let's see if we can remove this thing. Ah, shoot, I should not have done that. Okay, yeah, that looks decent. Like you're looking through the pins. Maybe we can experiment that around with that a little bit. Maybe place just the rest of this fence. I might swap these. Yeah, I just want to try to block out some of this stuff as much as possible. And this, I'll move over like that. There we go. And then this one, I'll just add a quick little array modifier. We'll do like 4 and -1. Yeah, that looks good. Because most of this stuff is going to be behind my back anyway, so. How did I apply it over here as well? No. Sweet. Okay, so you wanted something like this. Yeah, we're like looking through the chains and stuff. How high quality? I don't think these are like super high quality chains. Yeah, get me like in a hole. Yeah. I mean, if we add depth of field, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. If I had higher quality, maybe, but. Let's make some rocks. Little pebbles to put on the ground. So quick tip, if you edit preferences add-ons, you can go to extra objects for the mesh. And now with that, we have the option to do stuff like gears, pipe joints, all that stuff. But what I'm looking for is rock generator. So now we can like, I'll make like 3 rocks. Just like 3 random rocks and stuff. And you can play around with these settings. Usually for like pebbles and stuff, I find this stuff is fine. And so yeah, so now we have 3 like different rocks basically. Super sick. Let's see. I do want to do like a weight paint so that some rocks are like collecting near to objects. I think that would be cool. And so I'm going to go over to weight paint. just kind of get a little random with this. Have our rocks not everywhere, right? That also helps optimize the scene, by the way, too. Because like these areas, we don't need any rocks, and so we can have less particles. Yeah, so something like that. It's looking cool. And then we're gonna add a quick particle system here. We're gonna do like 25. We're gonna go to collection, rocks, pick random, object rotation. We're gonna set the phase to random. And then the size is gonna be really small. Really small, but random. And then we're gonna go ahead and do, what are we gonna do? Oh yeah, vertex group density. There we go. So now it's following our little path. Isn't that sick? And we can also do, we'll set that up to 1,000. What does 1,000 look like? Yeah, so now we have like some rocks scattered everywhere. I do want to do source random. There we go. I think I always like using random versus jittered. Welcome, Ballistic. Welcome to the stream. I've seen you before on YouTube. Awesome. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could drop on by. Yeah, let's do even more pebbles. I'm thinking all the pebbles. I might do like some simple children. And we'll do some random size for them. That's looking cool. Now we do have some floaters over here, so let's paint them out. Sweet. I think that looks cool. And let's just give them, let's see. We can just give them a, whoops, I did not want that. Let's name this real quick. We might be able to get away with just a solid color. Let's test that real quick. Maybe. Let's see. If I make it a little bit lighter, then we'll do like a color ramp. Then a object info node. Random here. Plug. We'll pick this color first. And then this is going to be like there. There we go. Just so we have some kind of randomization. Yeah, they need to be super light, don't they? Are those all being the same color? No? Okay. Sweet. So yeah, so just some random pebbles and stuff always helps. Especially with it being a construction site. Now let's add some dirt back here. Some dirt floor. And then we're gonna have to change some of this stuff as well. Did I do that too much? I think I did. Nice. And then I think some stuff over here, maybe. We'll just go ahead and do this one. I think that's fine. Yeah, so now let's do some dirt texture. I want to see if we can get like any construction like tire tracks in it or anything like that. 'Cause I want to say I remember one of them had something like that. What if we type in tire? So we have some tire tracks on sand. I wonder, let's go ahead and download this. I wonder if we tile it at offsets, if that would help. This is going to be an Uber test. Yeah, this is, I don't know about this. We'll see. And is there like a distortion? What's vector displacement? I don't know if I've ever used any of this stuff. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. I might just do a normal. Let's check Polyhaven real quick. They literally have this texture onto it. Is that the same texture, do you think? Baseball playground might be a good one to use. Ooh, this is pretty good too, though. I might use that. Whoops. Is it showing dirt? There we go. Brown mud. Might use like a combination of like some mud and some of that dirt I saw. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Whoa, that's so wrong. How do you spell excavated? Excavated. Sweet. And so now what we can do is I'll file append. This is why I love Polyhaven so much, is because you can append this stuff just straight into the scene. It's so nice. Like they already have the material set up for you. And so now if we put this to be mud, and do another material that was excavated, if I just go ahead and rip this, paste it over here, now I should be able to combine them. Mix shader. Put them up there. And then I also need to add a mix color node and combine our displacements. And put that in our height. Now all I need to do is add a noise texture. Place that there. We'll do that first. So I want the scale. That detail up. Go to like a 1. It's taking so long to update. My Blender is not happy with me. Might go to like 5 maybe. Welcome, the dead. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us today. We're doing some fun, super fun stuff. Gosh, my Blender's so laggy. Let's do this as 4D so I can mess around with this. This W thing just acts as like a seed almost. I don't like that one. Yeah, we'll play around with that a little bit. I did apply the scale, right? I don't know why the UV is weird. Okay, are we getting any of the other material coming through? A little bit. It's hard to tell, honestly. Yeah, we'll make it like super contrasty. Gosh, Blender is so slow. Oh man, this is the one thing I don't like about the program. It's so much slower than so many other programs. Like Unreal would have no problem with a scene like this. I just don't know. Alright, and then we're gonna get real experimental. Hopefully this doesn't crash Blender. So I wanna have some actual displacement in there. I think that would be cool. So we're gonna do a subdivision surface. We're gonna do adaptive subdivision at simple. And then for the material, we can do in settings instead of, oh, it's already set to displacement only. Sweet. Let's try rendering that clip. So yeah, let's render it real quick. See. How's everybody doing? Ooh. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the process. Still have to do the sky. We'll do like some like clouds in the sky and stuff. It's actually rendering pretty fast for how much stuff we got in the shot. Oh dang, we have a lot of pebbles down here. I forgot to update that. A high vis? Yeah, there you go. Are you trying to create extra work for me? I don't think that's looking bad. I think the floor worked out pretty well. This thing's like floating in the back. Yeah, let's get some of those down. And then the pebble amount, I actually kind of like how we have it now, so I'm gonna go set this to 10 as well. We'll go like 0 out here. Sweet. Let's talk about lighting now. Our favorite time. So what do I want to do for lighting? Where is my lighting? It's in blocking. It's come a long way from the red scene. Yeah, let's You gonna do a side-by-side comparison? Ah, that was the EXR we did it as. I think I took a screenshot of it. Yeah, the very first stream was rough. Look at that. Look how sick that looks. Yeah, I remember even thinking during that stream, I was like, man, this sucks. Sweet. So let me add just one cloud. Cloud. And then let's go to my assets. I have a really great cloud. Cloudscapes is great. Fantastic add-on. I like, what are these? Let's do this one maybe. These are actual volumes too. So that makes amazing stuff. Kind of like it the other way. Hate using VDBs, yeah. What I'll probably do for the final render is just render out one still and then put it as a background image up here. That's probably what I'll do. These clouds aren't too bad though in terms of VDB. I just think the quality it gives you is so nice. Sweet. So let's I wonder what the fog looks like on it right now. Let's just render out a scene and see. I'm just curious. This is gonna take a long time to render. Because if you think VDBs are bad, think about an entire fog scene where volumetrics are everywhere. Losing my voice now. In the meantime, I want to quickly plug my Instagram. Go join me over there. We finally passed 2,500 followers over there, so super exciting for that. So go give me a follow. You can see it above my head right here. Jacob_Zirkel. I have all my stuff over here, and then later today is going to be a new post of the thing I've been working on. So super excited about that. Still have to do that. That'll be later today, but yeah, go give me a follow over there. I'd love to see you guys over there. Comment on a post, be like, yo, I saw you on the stream. But yeah, you can see on most of my client work, some of my better stuff I can't actually share because they're too big of companies that they don't want stuff like that on there. But yeah, and then also Discord. Hop on over to our Discord, guys. We got we're rating visual effects, so you can upload your own visual effects to be rated here. We did some previous streams and they went super well. I was super happy about some of these shots, were sick. You can find that link in the description of this live stream. So yeah, go give us a shout out over there. Hey Mito, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Glad you could pop on by. We are currently waiting for the longest render of my entire life. Then while we're at it, I can showcase some of the other work I've been working on. So later today, it'll be a breakdown of this shot, kind of how I did it, all this stuff or whatever. pretty excited. I found a new kind of method. I didn't do a tutorial or anything on this ground kind of haze or whatever, but I was really happy about this actually. So that might be like a short tutorial how to do like ground haze like that. I was super stoked about that. I mean, it's super easy, right? Like I think it's literally like a math node and noise texture node, but it like worked out perfectly. This is like exactly what I was kind of going for. And then oh man, I love this up here or whatever. Just how the clouds are interacting and all that stuff. I think that's super sick. I might go back and actually do it where this isn't out of focus as much, the background. We'll see. Because I kind of like the focus of the foreground, you know? But the background can maybe be a little bit more in focus. Also, I added some grain and stuff. So pretty. I love grain. Grain is sick. Oh, you can see we're actually using the clouds, the same clouds. So you can see the clouds that we're using here are the same that we're going to be using in this one once it's rendered. Welcome, Madu. Welcome to the stream. So glad you could pop by as well. Please, Blender. I gotta figure out if I'm doing this as an animation or just a still. I'll probably just render this overnight, some night. Definitely without the fog. So we'll have to figure out how to do it without the fog. So close. Okay, so you can like barely see the stuff in the background. I might do my ground fog thing for this one. Yeah, because I don't know if I'm feeling like heavy volumetrics anymore. Yeah, let's do it. So I have this. I gotta remember how to do it too. It kind of worked exactly perfectly for that scene, so it might not work for this scene. Then we're gonna go noise. I'm gonna set it to 4D scale. We're gonna do like 10 detail, and this will set it up to like 5. Plug the factor into the density, and then math. I did like subtract by I think like 0.65 or something like that, and that like really worked. I think it might be too high. We'll do like 0.5 maybe. It's not bad. Use a plane where you want the fog in the background and set the alpha to around halfway plus a little emission, and you can have background fog. Here, we'll try real quick. I don't know if I've ever heard of that method, so we'll test it. So say we want like fog back here. So you're saying use a plane where you want to find set the alpha to around halfway. Plus a little emission. 0.3 maybe. And then we'll do like a gradient. For our alpha maybe. We need to rotate it 90. I forget how to use a gradient node, honestly. I'll just physically rotate this. That's not bad. We'll keep it just for you. Yeah, you can use mist options. There are a ton of ways. A lot less emission. 0.05. Okay. Super sick. There you go. Let's turn on the sky. Oh, we don't need motion. Take a look. Here, I want to check the ground smoke real quick. Yeah, I just love adding ground smoke. It helps out so much. Yeah, Richard, I saw you talking about the gradient texture. I was one step ahead of you. One step ahead, as always. I think this is looking pretty good. I mean, honestly, the final thing that we got to do is, I think, just lighting. I turned down the whatchamacallit, just a little bit. Also, so many fireflies. You love lighting. What do you use for lighting? Do you use any add-ons or anything for lighting, or do you just use Blender's tools? Just out of curiosity. There we go. Looking sick. I actually kind of like the fog. We'll just kind of leave it like that. think it adds some cool texture and stuff. Looking sick. And yeah, I do like the little mission trick that you shared. I think it adds little cool stuff in the background. Looking sick. Lighting, let's do it. So I have to keep in mind my lighting. I can maybe relight a little bit, but I don't want to have to do that a lot. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to do like kind of a nighttime setting almost. I'm gonna version this up. Sometimes you use better lighting add-on, yeah. I'll have to check that. Actually, let's check it out right now. I'm curious. Blender market. For certain use cases, yeah. Oh yeah, this is cool. A lot of caustics and stuff. Are those gobo caustics, I guess? Looks like it. Why can't I see the sun? Kind of do like the day setting that we got though. Because I might just make it to where like I'm in the shadow, you know? What does it look like night? Do like a little golden hour look. Let's see. Let's think. I can maybe do the night intensity up to like a 0.1. Wonder how that would look. Like, we can do like a mid-morning look. I think you should place some practical elements too. Would look cool, like a lamp or something. Yeah, I think adding some like practical lights in there would be cool. I want to just get the overall sun direction though, and before I do that, but good idea. What are you guys feeling? Anything attracting you? Give me some ideas. Welcome, Callie homie. Love the name. All me. I'm watching you for a long time, big fan, and know you're reading comments, so that's why I want to say it right here.
Well, hello. Thanks for being a longtime fan and stuff. If you want to communicate directly with me, I don't give any of my personal information out, but we do have a Discord. If you guys want to join that, I'll pop that link right here. Come over and join our Discord where you can chat with me and all of the community. But welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. There is kind of like a cool shadow thing happening like right here. Kind of like in this like mid-morning look we're going. I think that could potentially match. How are our clouds looking? I might. Let's see if I. The nice thing about this is it gives you the flexibility after the fact. So like I can go here and turn the density up. So density will do like a 0.5 maybe. Yeah. And let's see. I think you can maybe change the absorption around a little bit. You can do like a kind of more pinky looking look. I kind of like the pink look. I don't know. Let's bevel some of this stuff. To give us some like nice edges there. There we go. That feels less fake. How are we feeling about lighting here? How's everything looking? You guys digging? Wonder if we kind of like that. Everything is everything besides like some of these like rudimentary models are all asset based. I use a asset thing called Cargo by Kitbash 3D. Super popular kind of asset pack and stuff. I have a question. When will you start working in Unreal Engine? I want to see a similar tutorial with green screen footage, but in Unreal. I can't say much since it's under sponsorship and stuff, but I do have a thing coming soon with some Unreal Engine. I am not a great Unreal artist, but you'll see. That's all I'll say. Let's render this out. See how this is looking so far, and then I'll add some practical lights. Who mentioned that? I'm trying to remember. Richard. Thanks for the mention, Richard. I'll definitely add some of that stuff in. I also want to thank you. Due to these tutorials, I was able to make some side hustle and advertisement. Oh, that's awesome. Advertising is great. Oh, I love the morning fog kind of glow and stuff. I might make the emission we have back here a little bit stronger, and then I probably just need to cover that up. I don't think we'll put anything back there. I'm telling you guys, lighting is one of the most important things. Oh, I love. Oh man, it's gonna turn out sick. I just have to composite everything together, which we might get to on this stream. We might not. I might. This might be. I might do a little bit on stream of the compositing, but I think most of it will have to be offline. So close. Hey, we're having like some fireflies down here. Let me know if you guys know if any way to get rid of these other than just rendering at a higher sample count. I would love to know. Not that it matters that much. Sweet, yeah, I think that's looking sick so far. Let's have some fun and what is this? Version 4? I kinda wanna throw this over to comp real quick, just to see. Do I need to render this as EXR or PNG? I forget. I'm hoping EXR. I can't remember how I set up the color. No, your message got deleted. What the heck? EXR, sweet. I was smart. What did I just save that as? Nice. No, that was 4. Whoops. So let's save new comp version. Look how beautiful. All of our amazing work. Yeah, we're gonna need a reset like all this stuff, huh? Sure, yeah, we'll just completely reset all of this stuff by dot 15. It's dot 15. Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh yeah, we don't need the reflection anymore either, so that's sick. Making things easy on ourselves. Yeah, let's just start over. What's the darkest part?
We'll do like these palettes here or something. I don't know. Maybe this. I think fireflies are caused by the intense light sources or light sources being meshes objects. Ian Huber has a great video on getting rid of those. Interesting. I didn't know he had a video on that. Try to message, in other words, through Epic Games just relaunched Fab, so going to have to take a look at that. Pretty sad that the Sketchfab and ArtStation Marketplace go through. Yeah, I mean, company's got to make money though. Like, then again, I come from kind of more of the corporate side of things, and so honestly, it was amazing that they had it for free to begin with. But it's always sad when free stuff goes away. It's still way too dark. I might just think our little black thing back here is actually pretty good. Yeah, I might have to like add something here or something, because I don't know if this will blend in. Uh, mm, Shoot. Let's add another light wrap and just see. You can super overdo it on light wraps, so a little hesitant about this. I'm trying to degrade off the head. It's way too much. Yeah,
Looks fine. Yeah, the shadow is gonna be the toughest thing. Love from India. I feel like we always have one of those comments on every stream, right? Is that the running gag? Bam deck. I'd add a bit of rim light from the front, and tone down the light from the back. Yeah, exactly. Guess the shadows of yourself and ground placement will follow. Yeah, I haven't gotten to like rim lighting or like any relighting or anything like that, but good idea. We're getting all the good like fog out. You know, like I love the fog here. You know, like, oh man, that fog's so good. I might make another fog thing like up here or something. Is it there to begin with? Yeah, it should be there. Maybe I'll raise this back end so it kind of goes up a little bit. Is there a good rim light node? Because what I could do. I do multiply or no? Be stencil. There you go. And just blur that and erode that some more. This is gonna be super ugly for now. I'll fix it later. Yeah, because I kind of want like some. Oh, we got a new tip. Thank you, Abstract CG, coming in. Thank you so much, man. To help you buy something from that vending machine. I appreciate it. Which one would you want, sir? Let's see. What do we even have over there? I haven't even looked inside of the vending machine, but since you brought it up, might as well. You just let me know what you want, and I'll get it to you. Maybe I should. Oh, it's lagging. Please stop lagging. There we go. Maybe I should do it. Like put like whoever donates like in the current scene I'm working on. I'll like put like a little Easter egg or something in there with them. Can I select that stuff? Blender, come on now. Blender is not liking me today. But thank you, Abstract. I really appreciate it. I'll put like a little can in here for you once I can figure out what Blender is doing. Let me turn all this stuff back on. I don't know why it's like. Yeah, maybe we will do that. Like whoever donates, I do like a little thing. Nothing to like stand out, but just a fun little Easter egg, you know? I think that would be cool. So Maybe some ground fog at your feet. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Ah, shoot. I should not have done that. Okay, saved it. So which one is this? Okay, it's that one. And then let's see. Put like a little text. Abstract CGI. Look at this. Hopefully the $2 was worth it for this. Let's do a better font. What am I feeling? I'm feeling like that maybe. There you go. Make it a little bit more readable. There you go. You got your own soda can in the machine. Make it a little bigger for you. There you go. Now when you see this shot, when it finally comes out, you can be like, that soda can right there, make it a little bit bigger. You'd be like, that's me. There we go. Well, thanks, man. I'll render that out in a little bit. Let's get back to the rim lighting thing we were doing. Okay, what was I doing? Where do I want this rim light? Do like an orangey glow or something. There we go. Yeah, there you go. And an orangey purple. I think that helps a little bit. I'm definitely gonna have to figure out what I'm doing with this over here, because I don't know if I love all of that down there. You're welcome, Abstract. You just started a new thing. Whoever donates will be a hidden Easter egg. Will this be an animated show? Haven't watched a whole show. Yeah, so I think this eventually I'll do animated because I am moving. So it's a moving kind of green screenshot. It's just stationary though, so kind of boring, I know. But I will have to, or will I? I think I did that way too complicated. Let's make my life easier. Just do something like that. That way I don't have to animate as much. Sweet. think the ultimate thing that I did last time was like something like this. And then we're gonna merge it back over. I can't remember if we did plus. I can't remember exactly. Let's try plus, maybe. Yeah, we'll just keep it like that. Yeah, so just to bring a little bit of color in there. I think that's looking good. Yeah, definitely gonna have to play around with some of the lighting in here. Oh, we had a flare. Getting super fancy with it now. I use this one plugin I actually really like, Hence, or Lens Engine. Can't remember who did it. Kyron, yeah. Because I noticed we have like a little hotspot right there. I wonder if we add like a super subtle flare. This add-on is kind of beefy though. So sometimes it crashes. Great. The harsh backlight. Yeah, I still have to do some of the lighting for NCG, so I think that'll be where it'll fix it. Blender or Nuke, please. Gonna do it again, isn't it? Yep. The white screen of death. Yeah, but I know what you're talking about, fam. I'm still doing the lighting over here inside of Blender. We still gotta add some like practicals and stuff, so don't worry. Trust the process. That's what I say. And then this add-on also has some gnarly lens effects as well. So we'll see about that. Do I like the chromatic aberration? Yeah, we'll add a little bit of it. Lens distortion. Again, just a little. Edge blur never works for me. Vignetting we can do in color. Yeah, I don't know if I love up that line. Let's go ahead and turn it off. Let's see. What I was saying is we can add, it has this photographic bloom, which sometimes looks cool, sometimes it doesn't. And this might be one of the times it does. Yeah, that's way too much for me. Yeah. Bloom is one of those things that like I feel like a lot of people overdo. You know, it'll look like this, shot like a heavenly shot. I'm like, what are you doing? And then real quickly, I know this isn't final, so don't hark on me for not doing this properly for now. I just want to see what a little bit of grain looks like on it. Okay. Yeah, I'll do the proper grain workflow. See if I can get this out too. Bloom, also like chromatic aberration, always subtle. Subtlety is key. Rim light makes you stand out more from the background, but maybe a bit too wide on your head. Let's see. So I have kind of many different ones going right now. I like that. Yeah, this one could be way less. Like that. And also we're getting a little bit of like red in my hair, which I'm not loving. Wonder if we take the lift and just kind of crush it a little. Or we'll just move it away from the red. That's not what I want. Eh, I can live with it. It's I have brown hair anyway, so can't wait for the live challenge stream. Have you decided when you're gonna do it? I have not actually. What they're talking about, by the way, is we were talking on Discord, so you should join Discord. Link in the live stream description. I've been saying that a lot, but if you I'm gonna make a new section for it here soon. I don't know when I want to do that. I have some stuff, some work coming up and all this stuff or whatever, so I gotta plan around that. That's why I haven't set it yet. So, but just know the challenge is coming soon. I gotta figure out like a prize and stuff for that. Yeah, I gotta figure out this cage situation. I don't know if I'm loving the cage look that we got going on. I might turn that off. I might also like put it over here because it's reading very not like the right direction. I think the vending machine works, but this one isn't really working for me, so I might change that. And then the shadow. Shadow, shadow, shadow. Yeah, let's what does some light color correction look like? I always like to do like a little bit of color correction in here just to see what it would look like, and I'm not gonna apply it or anything, but this just kind of sees to see if I am doing anything stupid looking, if I apply like a grade to it, you know. Yeah, so Sweet. I think that's looking good. Please, Blender. Blender's not like me today. There we go. It's like lagging and all that stuff. Okay, so what do we got to do? We gotta. Oh, come on, Blender. um, so I do want to. I think I mentioned I want to make this go up higher. Did I exit on Nuke? Oh, it's because Nuke's freaking like doing whatever Nuke wants to do. Oh. Oh, I forgot to reset my my sub counter for this stream. Whoopsies. So let's make it go up a little bit more. See what's everybody saying. Vending machine light works. Yeah. Make building in front of you darker. Interesting. Maybe. Bring some fog volumetrics. Oh, shut up for now. all this way back in Amiga and later Lightwave times. Just do your own thing. Looks great, and you have a great channel. Thanks so much, fam. Thanks for all the feedback as well. It's always fun interacting live. Have you been in the industry? Do you work in the industry at all? It sounds like it. With all this feedback and stuff. That look barren now? I don't think so. Then I think I am gonna turn this to not affect. Huh. Maybe just the front grates. Can I separate those out? This one I can just delete since it's off frame. And this one we're gonna set to not do the shadow. Does that look better? Sure. And then I'm gonna put like a very rudimentary shape on the ground for me. Because if I enable the 2D Jacob, how's that looking? Come on. Do I not have it selected? So let's do, yeah, let's just do a rudimentary cube for now. Meekin Lightwave takes you back. Unfortunately, I'm too young to, to have that nostalgia for you. Gosh, why is Blender so slow? Francisco, hi, thanks for your content. Thank you so much. Argentinian, awesome. Had my own business for about 15 years doing visuals, compositing a whole lot. Stopped for about 15 years ago due to circumstances. My heart still goes out to old man. Here, there you go. We love to see it. Yeah, no, I mean, man, visual effects and CG, so much fun. I'm mostly a compositor. In the industry, I mostly do like CGI advertising. Actually, I can talk about this now. A feature film I worked on is finally out. So if you guys want to check it out, let's see, can I search on Hulu? I just did visual effects, and it was a team. I got hired from a company to do it. Carved. So the movie is called Carved. It just released on Hulu. Let's see. Yeah, so if you want to check it out. Wait, that's not the right one. There we go. What are people saying about it? Uh-oh. Not looking too good there. Again, I just did the visual effects. So here, you can see the trailer. So we did like this pumpkin character. Like adding all the vines and stuff to it. Let's see. I can't show any behind the scenes stuff because I don't want to get in trouble there, but you can see in the trailer, which is public, all the VFX stuff we did for it. With the pumpkin. Look at that. I'm super proud of some of these shots. Now, not all of these are mine, but yeah, that was pretty fun. Really enjoyed it. Had this guy in it. I had they kind of spoil that in the trailer. Dang. That's kind of crazy. I wasn't part of the trailer. Yeah. So we got some old timers in the chat. I am a newbie compared to you guys, so I am. Oh, okay. We can model here. What programs did you guys use like for CG? I'm guessing like Maya and stuff back in the day, or was it more proprietary stuff? Oh, whoops, I selected. nice thing is I didn't move my feet, so that really helps. Combination, yeah, of course. Lightwave, Maya, 3ds Max, yeah, all the Adobe stuff. Interesting. You used After Effects for like compositing and stuff like that. Were you just a 3D CG guy, or were you kind of generalist? Because like I'm visual effects compositor and then 3D generalist. I mostly just do Blender stuff, so I'm not like getting any gigs. Like when I get bigger gigs, like when I'm working on feature films and stuff, it's just as compositor. This Blender stuff I really just do for myself because I like Blender and I don't want to have to pay for Maya. Oh, is this going to change both of them though? Yeah, shoot. What tip do you have, guys, for beginners wanting to get into the industry, as you have seen with your experience? Because I can say all I want based on my own experience, but I don't have 15 plus years. Let's give them some black material. Making me feel out of place. Part of the new generation here have heard of the softwares from back then. Only one still. Yeah, this is like the meeting old versus new. We just know After Effects, Nuke, and Maya, and Blender. Oh, come on. Why is that being weird? But I think that looks pretty good. Why are we getting those double shadows? Is it one from the light and then one's from the sun? Do we have a phantom light or something in here? Oh, is that from the We have some like wonky things going on over here. Ah, shoot. I don't know what I just did. Deselect, okay. Let's make a legs collection. There we go. Sweet, so got shadow in there now, and I'm pretty sure I don't move my legs, so I think we're good. I don't have to animate it or anything like that. So you mentioned making the background darker. I think I agree with you, but only for this little like that section. And just a tiny bit darker. Um, yeah, so I'll just, because I like the reflections that we're getting from it. Yeah, so a little bit darker. I think that helps a little bit. I didn't want to push it too much, honestly. I did everything. Started with modeling, texturing, lighting, rendering, compositing is what I nowadays like much more. I agree. I used to be an animator in terms of like just doing my own personal animation projects and stuff like that. Nothing like good or anything, but that's how I started Blender. And then honestly, I took a class in college because I went to a film school, and I took a class with an amazing teacher on Nuke and fell in love with it. Nuke is now my favorite program. And so yeah, compositing is so much more fulfilling for me. I am primarily a video producer, and for me in the past, it's been networking as much way to get in, but now I work full time for a nonprofit as a, oh, nice. Yeah, I know. Networking is so important. Um, there's so many avenues to do it too. It's a little overwhelming, but also tracking with Synthize has got my interest from before. I made a deal with VFX. I find it best tracking programs in exactly. I actually use Synthize as well. You can't see it, but it's down here. Synthize is great. I actually partner with Boris Effects. If you didn't know, I don't know if you're new with the channel or anything like that, but I do partner with them. So if you guys are interested, I actually have an affiliate link in the description of this live stream, so you can check them out there. They're great. Synthize is fantastic. I love Synthize. I've been using that recently for all my client gigs, and it's been flawless. So really enjoying it there. I'm not loving this harsh line right there. It is realistic, but also, is our fog gone? Is it? It shouldn't be. Did I accidentally delete the fog? Dang it. It's okay. I still have the material, so. I'm gonna say something looks weird. The how do you say that word? Anastrophe. I kind of want some more like ground fog close to the camera. So what I might do, let's do another cube. Yeah, like right here. Oh, we have another ground fog object. Is this it? What is this? Oh, there it is. Get rid of that one. Close fog. But I think it should be more of a silhouette thing. Interesting. Let's see what else. Trying to add some modern skills to my crafts. I've been learning things. Awesome. Always good little details, but I think it should be more of a silhouette thing. But I also don't know what your clients want to express. This isn't a client work. This is just my own work, so I can do whatever I want. Also, I don't know if it'll be because it's not like fully like backlit, right? Like it's a little bit of side lighting, you know? I don't know. I don't think it'd be perfectly like silhouette, right? Because it's not like purely golden hour. Well, it is golden hour, but like it's not like, you know, to where it's silhouette golden hour. I don't know. I kind of dig it. We can mess around with that in color anyway. Welcome, Muhammad. Welcome to the stream. I find it entertaining watching as I'm not a VFX artist and don't have any plans to be one in the future. I did not know that, Abstract. I always thought you were VFX dropped in the stream. I'm trying to remember. Did you submit stuff for the review your stream? I'm trying to remember. There are so many I can't remember exactly which ones. Who doesn't like CG? You ask a question about how to become good at it. Just practice, follow tutorials, and chain them to your own fantasy. There you go. I mean, that's what I tell everybody, right? It's like I tell everybody quantity over quality when you're starting out, just to learn. Repetition's so important, right? Like literally do as many tutorials as you need to actually learn the program. Like once you're actually ready and past like the learning stage, like just doing your own work and using tutorials as kind of like a guide, because then what you do is you have to apply the tutorials to your own work, which is like an extra step of like understanding, and so it helps out a lot more, you know. So so for this one we're gonna do round close. But yeah, no, super sick. Yeah, it's so hard to tell the fog over here. I wonder if I add like a subtle light over here. Like we'll do an area light. I'll rotate it on the X and put like kind of, I can't see it. Let's quickly set this up to be bounce. And this will go in lighting. You know, just to kind of help assist the whatchamacallit, and then maybe not there. Maybe like over here. I'm not too sure on this. Yeah, just a super subtle thing. I don't know, just like some fake bounce lighting almost. Whoops. I kind of like that kind of effect over there. Some fake bounce lighting. No, I haven't submitted for. You gotta submit. I'm more of an environment realism generalist in 3D. I've dabbled before with Foo and basic VFX stuff, but really hasn't lit a spark for future goals. Yeah, I mean, it really depends, right? Like, I think if anything, not that it's necessarily visual effects, but just compositing is something I'd highly recommend. I mean, you probably already do it, so. But yeah, if you don't, compositing is a huge benefit. If you do I'm such a child. If you do like environment design and stuff like that, I'm actually getting into it. So you gotta later today I'm uploading this thing or whatever that I did. Not the most realistic ever or whatever, but I'm pretty somewhat proud of it. I might go back later on. I'm not in love with how out of focus this is in the background. I use realistic camera settings, but I might do some fake touches. But this is my second now environment design or whatever, if you can even call it an environment. It's literally just grass field and clouds or whatever, but I'm starting to get there. I want to upgrade my CG again. I've always been bigger into compositing and stuff like that, but I want to start upgrading my CG as well. Yeah, let's give this a render real quick and see how it's looking. Can you try to make yourself a bit more yellow than blue lighted? You're talking from like the practicals I have on there. I can maybe just mess around with like the color temperature and Well, that's why I have like the vending machine and light there to try to hopefully like blend that in. We'll see. I hate that this area, like this area is sick to me. I wish that wasn't covered up by the green screen, but that's what happens when you don't have a plan going into this stuff. Kind of just falls where it falls. I might turn down the fog. I think when playing around with it before, I think I messed around with the fog. Also, I don't know if I'm loving this double shadows, so I think I'll delete the one light that we don't see. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that before. Do both of those things. So that there, and then what was I doing? Oh yeah, this, I think we set it to like a 0.4 before. Projects looks off. Nice composite, but maybe change the sky and make the robot less sharp or harsh. Yeah, maybe. That one was a project that honestly I was just doing super fast and stuff. Oh, I did not mean to go lower. Let's see. Ground fog. Oh, it's because we changed this, I think. So do like 0.55 maybe. I think that looks better. Yeah, no, I mean, I know they're challenging. The biggest thing I think is all this specular stuff, like plants, unless they're like wet, you know, recently wet, it's all this specular stuff. Also, I wish the grass assets I had were like skinnier, you know, because I think these boys are like thick. It could also be that my scale isn't set up correctly, but that's so hard to judge for this stuff. So you're saying not to make it as sharp? Change the sky. Yeah, maybe. I thought I would shut up, but watching him making comments, I appreciate it. Environments are awesome. Currently working on a short film that based on cinematic environments. I always try to go for bigger and better, which each one I do. Sick. Do you use? I'm guessing you use Unreal for your environments and stuff. Because the more I do shots like this in Blender, the more I realize, like honestly, for full CG stuff, like it's just not there yet. I definitely got to learn Unreal though. But yeah, I again, this is my philosophy of like since I'm newer to this side of things, to try to like do more. Like, you know, I'm totally at the quantity over quality stage for environment design. I think the bloom's a little too much too in here. So I had a little bit of bloom, but I don't know. Also, I colored it myself. I might throw this to my colorist friend that I usually use. Which honestly, I might get her on stream. That'd be super sick. I'm thinking about doing this. So I've been doing the podcast series, which another episode is coming out soon. I gotta we're dealing with some like this is a busy time for everybody because everybody's on set for Black Friday of everybody I know. And so like all companies are trying to hire for that stuff. And so I've been trying to get remind me later. So I've been trying to get them on the podcast, but scheduling conflicts, of course, all that stuff. So we're getting that situated. But I want to do streams. So not the podcast, because the podcast is going to be more formal, all that kind of stuff or whatever. But I want to do streams where it's like me working on stuff, and then I have the ability to like throw it on over to them while they work, and so you can see them work live as well. I think that would be super sick. Oh, I didn't fix that whole issue either. We'll do that later. And I didn't version up, so we're gonna do -2. I've I've done it in but full Blender. Oh, interesting. I'd love to see some of your work if you want to throw that in the Discord. Yeah, definitely. Maybe you have. See, have you thrown anything in the Discord? Oh yeah, okay. I have seen some of this stuff. Yeah, I mean that stuff's legit. Like this shot, super great asset. Are you just using the default Blender camera, or are you using any type of other thing? Are you using cycles? I'm guessing. I've actually been thinking of switching over to Octane in Blender. We'll see. A lot. I have the ton of freaking add-ons, and so I'm at that point where every artist gets to, where I'm like, is it worth changing? You know, that's kind of why Nuke is still popular, right? Well, it's also a great program, but it's like, you know, even if there was a better program out there, it's so ingrained in everything, it'd be so hard to like switch, you know. I haven't used Unreal since last year, to be honest. Real time is nice, but realistic is nice. Just hard to get that in Unreal without looking like a game. Yeah, no, I totally get you there. Let's get back to this with fresh eyes now. I think we can make this look better. Let's version up before I forget. I'm probably gonna fix this light to not be as sharp. And we're missing some like ambient occlusion look to it, so I'll have to figure that out. Do I want to do that in CG, or we can try doing it in compositing? Since my feet don't move, I think we can get away with it. Just put it down for now. Yeah, it helps blend it in, I guess. Virtual production in our Unreal is looking pretty good though. Yeah, I actually had a talk since we were just talking about our podcasts. I guess I can talk a little bit about. I brought on my good friend LB Bunch. She is a virtual production person, and so that was the very first episode of the podcast. Hey Ryan Reynolds, how you doing?
Here for, I guess, my 100th mid commercial.
But yeah, that's Ray. Here's LB. And so yeah, we like talk about virtual production. She's great. Total experience. She's trying to move out to LA and do all this stuff or whatever now, but she is a, what she say she was? Like a virtual production person. She like runs the thing at the film school. And so like she was showing me all this stuff or whatever. She and they were using Unreal for that stuff. And so super cool stuff there. Really, really fun talking to her. And then the next episode, we talked with Ray, which is, again, another one of my friends. And we talked about, like, just VFX stuff. That one was interesting because I come from the freelance side of things, where she's more of the studio route. And so it was kind of cool to see our differences of, like, what we thought there and stuff. So you were mentioning of maybe changing the color temp of the lights on me. I don't think that's too much. So we can try that. Actually is helping a little bit. I think we're going a little bit too much there. Yeah, I think that subtle change helps. Let's do it here, maybe. Yeah, I think that definitely helps. Abstract, you're right here. I'll render this out in 4K, so you can see that better. Yes, agree. I feel like the industry though, there was this hype for everyone wanting to use Unreal. However, it seems to be dying off now. I think people are fast, but doesn't equal best. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's definitely the future though. It's still used a ton in the industry. I think people are realizing the benefits of one versus the other more, you know. I think when it was starting, like you said, like everybody was like, oh, we can do all this stuff to it. And then you had like movies like Thor, Love and Thunder, who really showed the weaknesses of the volume LED wall stuff. I think that's what really started the downfall of, like, you know, because like there's so much flexibility you can have with green screen that I think a lot of people realized after the fact. Yeah, honestly, guys, like, again, compositing is one of those things I need to, like, literally go outside, refresh my eyes, come back in here with fresh eyes, all this stuff or whatever. Also, since I'm streaming right now, I can't, like, blow it up big. I actually have, like, a TV right beside me that I use to, like, blow stuff up, to see it, like, super large and stuff and make these minute adjustments and stuff like that. Let's see what it looks like with, like, a color thing. Yeah, I think it'll pop in color a lot. My hair's still a little too red. Why is it purple? Is that from my denoise, you think? That'd be from the gamma? I don't think so. Actually, turning this off is... Yeah, let's save this before I mess stuff up. Yeah, I'm adding too much contrast. Honestly, I think really the only thing that we need to do is like, what is that? Let's tint this a little like that. Maybe the blacks a little like that as well. I don't know. I feel like I'm losing my mind now. I think I just need to refresh my eyes. Reddit post today shows some real-time lighting sync with Unreal 5, lighting real actors in front of a green. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Unreal, it's a tool, right? And so you got to be a good artist. I think Maya has been so ingrained into like the industry and all that stuff or whatever, so that's why we can get like photo real stuff in that. I think Unreal is getting there. So I honestly I see a huge benefit in learning it. Especially the Mandalorian LED stuff. Yeah, I mean the Mandalorian is like the best of the best. Like that was because they use live sets as well. And so I think that like if you can marry the live stuff plus the LED wall stuff, that's sick. I think Eevee is heading towards Unreal speed in the future, always getting faster. Yeah, I mean Eevee is I gotta mess around more with Eevee. I haven't messed around too much with it, but some of the stuff people can pull off is sick. Now I can't unsee LED volumes in almost every T-show. Yeah, exactly. Like it's overused. That's the simple truth. It's a tool that cuts down costs. And so of course people are gonna abuse it. Yeah, Lara the Barbie movie. Well, everyone have a great day. I'm off to get some stuff done. Nice. Catch you on the Discord. Thanks, Matthew, for dropping in. Always amazing to have you on the stream. And I will also catch you on the Discord as well. Yeah, I think we're at the stage now to where I'm gonna have to like really sit down and like nitpick this shot. Like I don't love some of the values we're getting down here. Maybe I'll do the gain. Yeah, I'm pushing that way too much. And now I'm pushing the blue too much. See, this is a back and forth for that. You push too far one way, and then you push too far the other way. And now I feel like we're getting too much bloom somewhere. This one. And let's fix these little streaks. And then we should be calling it, guys. Like, honestly, then the next step would just be me rendering everything out. I'll fix the, I'll play a bit more around with all of the, this stuff. What am I doing? Or would that be right here? Let's blur. There we go. And then I think we decrease some of that. Yeah, that looks good. Sweet, I think that's pretty much it. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Might add some more rim lighting and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I think that's all I wanted to get done with this stream. Still got to do the color process and fix some issues here and there, but that stuff, honestly, I feel more like it'd be less interesting for you guys to watch other than getting to this stage, right? Let's bump the blacks up. More specifically, just down there. There we go. Looks better. Sweet. So I think that's pretty much all I wanted to do for this one. I think we got a pretty decent result. You know, I don't think it's like I could spend like so many more hours just trying to like nitpick this shot and make it as realistic as possible. But I think that's gonna do it for this stream series. We'll take a walk through memory lane and then we'll call it a stream. So we started out all the way with this. If you guys saw the first stream, this was the final result we got from the first stream. So I feel like already the difference is pretty substantial between these two. You know, I mean, obviously we're compositing and stuff over here. Oh, that's one more thing I want to do. I'll do that later. I want to make this light better. But yeah, so this was the first stream. This stream, I was like, oh man, look at that. Not looking great. But you gotta trust the process, guys. And then the next stream, we got this result. Which this one was fine as well. I think we are leaning a little bit too heavy into this fog everywhere, you know. I think this fog kind of was starting to eat up a lot of stuff. But you know, also I wasn't too like in love with all of the statue and the back and stuff like that. And so yeah, so you know, this would have been a fine shot, but I much prefer like the lighting and look we got with this one. Yeah, because I think the keys are working for me for the most part. Color temp I might bring up a little bit. Let's see. Slightly more towards blue. And then might bring the value ever so slightly up. I'm gonna stop touching this now. I'll save that for later once I have fresh eyes on it. But yeah, so we have that stuff. And yeah, compared to last stream, I'm pretty happy with this result, you know? I think there's much more cohesive of a shot, you know, we got a theme in there. Got to fix some of the lighting down here, but I'm pretty happy with this. Still got to do color and everything like that. Now, if you do want to see the final result, right up here, you can check out my Instagram, Jacob_Zirkle, right there. That'll be where I post it first. Later today, I'm gonna have another thing up there, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna be super sick. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for sticking with me for this stream series. I had a lot of fun with this stream series. Hopefully you guys did as well, helping me get to this stage. And again, this will be posted on my Instagram up here later, so don't miss out on that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This was super fun. Again, check out the Discord link in the description if you want to check out some of our amazing community over there. Also, if you want to participate in any challenges, any upcoming videos, or anything like that, all that information will be over here if you want to actually have your stuff shown or interact with me more directly or anything like that. Some fun streams are coming up here soon. But thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will catch you in the next stream video. Anything that you watch, I'll catch you there. Bye.